give a big, warm Hudson welcome to Carolyn Marosy.
Thank you, everybody. I'm really happy to be here. The first thing I wanted to say is that I just want to acknowledge all the pain and suffering and grief that's going on right now in the world, because I know many of us are carrying that. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, because whether it's somewhere across the world or right in your own home, we all need to process it. And we use art and music and poetry and so many other positive things to do that. That I thank Jane and JK for having this series, because I know there's at least one of you out there who probably didn't want to leave the house today. And I thank you for doing that, because I know it took a lot. Thank you. The second thing I would like to acknowledge is this is the 45th anniversary of the passing of my father. I was 11 years old, and it seems so appropriate to be here tonight. And I think my sister who's here today could acknowledge that, because he was a man who taught us about culture, the arts, different types of food, people. He encouraged us very much to be connected to things that were unlike us. So that is who we became. So when you see me and anything I do, you are actually witnessing a huge part of him. He passed in 1979, and I just wanted to show you this, because my kiss belt buckle. So yeah, I've had this since I was probably 8 years old. And that's not even a joke. When I was in 1977 was a great year for me. He took me to see Kiss at the Garden, and he took me to see Saturday Night Fever. And those are both very appropriate for a 9-year-old girl. So I thank him very much for that. And I know he's up there laughing with all of us, and he would love it. The next thing I want to do is light this candle.
We begged him to take us to Saturday.
We did beg him, and our mother was mad when we got home. Now I see why. If you watch it recently, you'll know. I guess I had no idea back then. So the candle is a Leo candle. He was a Leo, just like me. And lighting this not only in memory, but also to acknowledge the inner light that's in all of us, okay? And when we shine our inner light, something happens. It changes people. It'll change you. It'll change other people. So please always keep your inner light lit as much as you can, and share the gifts that you have with other people, because that truly is what makes this world a better place.
Yeah, man.
That's for you, Dad. So yesterday, I was putting together what I would do today. And Jane and I were talking about how I write a lot of poetry aside from songs. And so I wanted to start with a poem that I wrote yesterday. And I think it's appropriate for my first song. Grief is a thief that steals our dreams while we wrestle with a demon screaming, why? Time is a stopwatch that never gets clicked until we learn to let go and allow our tears to dry. Music is the gift that makes our hearts lift and returns us the dreams we are given to fly. It took me close to 20 or 30 years to finish this song. And it's the first one I'm going to do. It's called 1,000 Angels. filled with rage, filled with loss, filled with shame. Nobody out there to ease the pain. When you feel like no one's ever found you, little big town, too big, too small, carry on with the 10 foot tall, wants to put it down, but she can't let go. Want to die, wants to scream, wants to live and wants to dream. Still nobody out there to ease the pain. When you feel like no one's ever found you, just remember you got wings of 1,000 angels. And you feel like there's no one there to ground you. Just remember you got wings of 1,000 angels around you. Pull the strength from deep inside, heal the heart you cannot hide. Let it go, feel your spirit fly. Break that cage, turn the page, let the light consume your rage. Feel the power, release your pain. Feel like no one's ever found you. Just remember you got wings of 1,000 angels. And you feel like there's no one there to ground you. Just remember you got wings of 1,000 angels around you. And you feel like no one's ever found you. Just remember you got wings of 1,000 angels. And you feel like there's no one there to ground you. Just remember you got wings of 1,000 angels around you. Around you. Around you. Thank you. That's on my EP, Lovers, Misfits, and Rebels, which I have on CD, believe it or not. And it's on iTunes and everything else. This next song is appropriate, for the content of my dedication. One of the songs I put on my EP is called Earth, and it was written by a friend of mine. We kind of grew up in the music scene together in the 90s in Hoboken and New York City. Her name was Tia Sprocket Palmisano, and she passed in 2017. She wrote this fantastic song that she had only recorded as a demo, and when I heard it, I just felt that I needed to put it out there because I want to keep her spirit alive, And I believe that's how we keep the people that have passed alive, is by keeping their stories and their every gift that they had. You just have to shine a light on it. So to start off, there was a poem that her mom had put out there. So I just kind of want to read the poem because I thought it was cool. It goes with the song, and it connects almost a sense of knowing that her time was going to be short on this earth, and that's the same with the song. So this is Tia, and I wanted to do this. It's not mine, but there's a sense of connection, and I feel very strongly about that. So, we're not islands. We exist because other people gave us that lift. So, here it is. Hip swaggering backwoods, grooves of thunder and words from lightning, visions given, served up in dream time and space that drives all who listen. Up and away on a brand new timeless frequency. I write because I want to give the same sensation I get from seeing and hearing truth and fantasy, especially when they're done up in such a way that it's all the same. When I see a great band, they disappear on stage. When I listen to a great band, I feel them. Their souls in the room with me, and it takes me like a train, like the earth, and through the Milky Way. The funny part about it is, I always wanted to become what I call an antenna, bringing down what already exists somewhere up there. 5 years of writing, I finally feel like a channel that hopefully offers up the same. decide. 'Cause when they flew, they went straight up past that sky, and they never stopped once, and they never asked why. And I'll come up under your feet, and I'll grow up down by the sea, and where you dream, I will hang around. And I'll fill you up when they put you back in the ground. Fill you up when they put you back in the ground. I'll fill you up when they put you back in the ground. Thank you. Tia Scott. Thanks, Tia. And okay. Do I have a couple minutes? Oops, no. All right, I have one more song and one brief poem. Father's Day. I held your fishing pole. It wasn't your hand, but a piece of your soul. This maze of being, skin. Oh, to cry, not any cry, so mournful that just laughs, steadfast, gasps. Oh, to love, not anyone, nothing. children. Thank you. That song was written by Patti Smith. This is for Lieutenant Michael J. Marosy. 1 in a million, 1 in a billion. Thank you very much. I'm Carolyn Marosy, and thank you for listening. If you want to follow me, grab the postcard, and I thank you for your attention and love. Be well, peace, love, and vote. Vote! Keep the light lit in your mind. Always.
Wow.
Thank you.
Carolyn Marosy, everyone.
Yeah, man.